Hello, everyone. Travis here, day 1 of the Battle of the Atlantic, day 2 of the promotion series, joined by Thorin. We're here covering. This is the first time we've worked together, Thorin.
Sure, yeah.
How hype are you right now?
Well, people told me, that if I want to improve my image, I need to get a bit more friendly, a bit more fluffy.
Yeah.
And I thought, learn from the master, bring in someone to teach me how to do it, and so here we are.
Well, of course, this is the Battle of the Atlantic, so it only makes sense that we'd have the European dude, the North American dude here. So how many games do you think, how many matches do you think it'll take before it becomes clear that North America is going to win the whole thing?
Well, I guess if the best European teams die in a plane crash on the way over, then North America will probably win it, I think.
Yeah.
But as long as they arrive and get through customs, then I think it's probably a done deal.
That's that dark British humor that we're getting right now. I see.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Alliance won pretty handedly over Dignitas.
Yeah.
Did you expect that?
Yeah, because it's actually sort of like Froggen versus his old team, because it's like the team who actually aren't that good skill-wise, but they know almost how to win. And so the problem with the Alliance team is a lot of skill there.
Yeah.
And so unfortunately, I think you saw in that game, they kind of blew them away a bit. And so I'm sad for Dignitas fans, but I think you had to expect that.
Yeah. Well, what did you think of the EU studio so far? Like, this might be where you show up a little bit over the course of the split. What do you think of it?
I didn't expect it to be as big because I'm used to the ESL one, and I think the problem ESL had was it used to just be their office block, and they built a studio inside it. So you can imagine there can't be a room big enough to really make like a whole studio.
Right.
So even if the camera shot looked clever and it looked like there's a real crowd there, like there wasn't an LCSNA, it was like 50 people. They just knew how to angle it.
Yeah.
Whereas in here, like you could probably fit like 200 people in here, I think. So for the actual LCS games, it'll probably be really hyped, I think.
Yeah. So what do you think about the fact that you and I now working together, the two greatest esports journalists of our time, coming together to create the best content?
Well, no, it's a bit like in the NBA. They used to say, who is the combo who has the highest scoring combo as in history? And what happened is Wilt Chamberlain once scored 100 points. So the highest scoring combo in history is Wilt Chamberlain, and then whoever else was the second highest scoring on his team. So I think we will be the greatest in history.
I'm really excited about how we have the two of us together as this dynamic duo, like Batman and Robin, just like working together, it's good stuff. Something like that. Superman and Lois Clark.
Clark Kent?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't even know what's happening right now. Lois Lane,
Yeah, we've got lost in a
reference there. It's the translation. Okay. So why don't you take the lead now? I'll just sort of kick back here.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know you always like to tell everyone that you're in Europe and how different things are in Europe. Like in Europe, they put like milk in their coffee. Got all those crazy Europeans. So how have you enjoyed Europe this time, Travis?
It's been really cold, just like before.
Not like in LA. So
not like in LA. It's like probably 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Over here, you guys.
I know what that is. That's like a million degrees on the sun or something.
Yeah. Over here, there's you guys really like buffets at hotels. That's like a big thing.
That's one of our national dishes.
Yeah, exactly.
Europe,
buffet.
The city of Europe.
The city of Europe. Did you take a train over here from the city of?
No, I walked.
Okay.
I only live on the outskirts of the city.
Okay,
in
I got you. I mean, the freedom is just not here.
No. I mean, you can even play online poker here. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's strange. That's like the devil.
And if you're a Muslim, you're allowed to just like live your life.
Yeah.
You don't get put in prison for no reason.
Now we're going into the religious satire.
Yeah.
See, we don't.
Wrong interview there.
In America, we can't really make those references. Thank God we're in Europe. But no, Europe is nice. It's a little bit different. It's a shorter stay for me than normal this time. But
how excited were you? Because I know you support America. You're a proud patriot.
Yeah.
It's
the greatest country in the world.
How excited were you when you actually found out that the second best team in NA, TSM, would be playing against like 5 people that they got off the street, like hustled in, and they were like, listen, we'll give you like some snacks and food if you just play TSM. Well,
I mean, it didn't surprise me. TSM, a team that is synonymous with USA. Whenever you shout and chant TSM, you're also chanting USA.
Yeah, sure.
You don't get much more American than the players on TSM.
Yeah.
So whenever I found out that Europe had literally rearranged their rosters so that like the jobber players ended up on the team that had to go up against TSM, it made sense. Like they have to throw the weakest guys up against TSM as cannon fodder. and then try and rearrange. Literally, all the rosters over here have changed just, I think, for that one match.
Get beaten, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. You make a good point, though. Whenever you think of NA, you cheer TSM.
Yeah.
So whenever you're cheering for TSM and their star player is killing everyone, remember he's from Europe, and so really you're cheering for Europe. And if TSM wins Worlds, technically Europe sort of won. And
I don't know if that's how it works, because the big thing is that the USA. Sure. So like our greatest thing is that we can import like the best stuff from other places and then make it better, right? Yeah, like the odd one, right? Like we brought him over, and then he's like amazing. And I don't when he was in Canada he was whatever, but over here he's a star because we're able to pump him up. If you think about hamburgers, right, commonly associated with America, probably I think like a French food originally, like Spain, something like that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But we bring it to America, and then it becomes the best food ever. So that's what's happening
America,
here.
You're the only ones who call it a hamburger. We call it a beef burger because there's no ham in it. Yeah. You guys were ahead of the curve. You were like, wait a minute, beef burger? That doesn't even sound that good. Hamburger.
We have the best marketing. We take the best marketing over from Europe. And then, So,
like Dignitas.
Yeah, so Bjergsen, for example, maybe not the best mid in Europe. It was debatable. So when we bring him to the USA, suddenly the best mid in the USA. It's just like the power that we have to really pump people up. So
it's kind of like when the Ultimate Warrior wasn't the best wrestler in WWF, but his image was awesome, and so they made Hulk Hogan agree to lose to him, so he was like put over the top.
I don't follow those really violent sports like that. I try to keep it classy.
My bad.
Anyway, I know there's a match starting, so we should probably run off and to catch that. Do you want to do a sign out? Like, do you know how to do these sign-outs yet?
Yeah, here we go. This is Thorin for my new site, On Gamers, occasionally featuring Travis, when we let him have the mic. Goodbye.